Hello there, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Relaxed Fantasy Review. Today, we're continuing our series in the brand new Player's Handbook, talking about the lineages and species that you can play as in our favorite tabletop role-playing game. And we're moving right along, showing how the brand new species don't have all of the same ability score buffs that the old ones used to, but they've still got a lot of unique features that help you custom design your character exactly how you want and add a lot of flavor and some power to your character. Today we're talking about the small and powerful gnomes. Yes, gnomes have always been a bit of unsung heroes, with a lot of mechanical benefits but also some mechanical weaknesses along with them. Has the new player's handbook addressed that? We'll get into the details of how gnomes work in just a moment. But before we do, I'd like to let you know, Relax Fantasy Review has memberships. For just $1 a month, you can support me here on YouTube and get a couple benefits. First, you get a little badge next to your name in the comments, letting folks know that you're a supporter. But also you get early access to my videos. I upload videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I upload them a day early for members only. If that interests you, you can click the join button. It's just down there below the video, next to the subscribe button. I'd love to see you in the comments with your member badges. And if it doesn't interest you, that's totally fine too. Just watching the video, liking, subscribing, all that stuff that costs nothing at all is wonderful. I'm very thankful for you. Thank you for being a part of my community. Thank you for watching my content here on YouTube. So gnomes. Gnomes are, as before, a small humanoid creature. Small creatures struggle a little bit more with their physical presence, not nearly as much as they used to, though. You don't have a lot of the same disadvantages. I think that it's still tricky sometimes when it comes to physical stuff like feats of strength or grappling and such. And it doesn't quite balance out with the medium-sized creatures. The gap's been narrowed, though. I will say that. I'm still going to say that for a small creature, we're calling it 9 out of 10. And then their speed used to be 25 feet. It is not anymore. It is the standard 30. No issues there. I love the fact that they brought them up to be equal with everyone else. So yeah, 9 out of 10 for that too. And gnomes do have dark vision. In fact, they have the standard 60 feet of dark vision, and that's great. Any creature that doesn't have dark vision wishes they did, so we're going to say 10 out of 10 for that. And then, of course, gnomish cunning. You have advantage on your mental saving throws, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. And it hasn't been nerfed, it hasn't specified spell casting, magic, anything like that. It is, in fact, all of them. All mental saves. You have permanent advantage. It's one of the best things in the game for building a defensive and resilient character. Barbarians and fighters love this, and spellcasters do too. I honestly think that it is one of the greatest features that any species has in D&D, then or now. And I give it 10 out of 10, and the highest of 10 out of 10s. Finally, they've kind of done away with the sub-race concept, subspecies concept, and instead they have just a single thing called gnomish lineage. And they've wrapped up the two gnomes from the old player's handbook into this. It's one feature, and you just choose one of the following options: forest or rock gnome. So it functions similarly. They just took the multiple features and ability score buff out of it. So if you choose forest gnome, you gain minor illusion, and you have the speak with animal spell prepared and can cast it proficiency bonus times per long rest, or you can use your spell slots to cast it. So that's cool. It kind of captures the speak with small beasts thing, except without complicating it. It's just like, no, you just have speak with animals and you can cast it a few times per day. Cool. I like this. This is really good. And minor illusion is one of the best cantrips out there, so good stuff. Then for the rock gnome, you know the mending and prestidigitation cantrips, which also have their place. I love prestidigitation. It's great for creativity. And mending's decent, depending on what kind of campaign or character you're playing with. And then instead of having that clockwork creation power. Now it just says you can use prestidigitation and 10 minutes of time to create clockwork devices, music boxes, fire starters, whatever. It says that you have to basically capture what prestidigitation does. So it like copies the effects of that spell. And if it has one thing that it can either stop, like light or unlight, light or put out a fire, you have to choose one thing. So you can either make a fire starter or a fire smotherer, not both in the same object. But you can have up to 3 of these, devices at a time. And you can use a bonus action to activate it by touching it. So that kind of frees up action economy in a utility sense. It's weird. I like what they're doing here. I like the fact that instead of giving it a different power, they're just wrapping it into prestidigitation. That's fine. I like that. I just think that they might have overcomplicated it slightly by, making it just a single effect. I mean, honestly, if they had just said, you can cast prestidigitation and you can enchant an object like equal to your proficiency bonus, or like 2 or 3 or whatever, and then this object allows you to cast prestidigitation as a bonus action instead of an action, like, I don't think that would be broken. It's prestidigitation. Like, it can't break the game. I mean, people try to break the game with it a lot, but the point is that it's a good feature. I think they overcomplicated it slightly, but anyway, I think that these lineages are both good. Pair of Cantrips and Clockwork Power, or Minor Illusion with Speak with Animals for free, both are good. None of them are game breaking. Like, I think you're going to get good stuff either way. And the fact that you just, here's your option, pick one or the other. It captures the sub-race concept of the gnome quite nicely without making it its actual sub-race. You're just a gnome, and this is one feature that you get to choose. I say 9 out of 10 for gnomish lineage, and 9 out of 10 for the gnome overall. The good things here is that gnomish cunning. You cannot beat that stuff. That is one of the best features out there. And then everything else feels kind of just good. Small creature, good speed, dark vision, your lineage. It's simple, it's effective, and it works. 9 out of 10 for the gnome. Really love these guys. This has been the Relaxed Fantasy Review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down below. Have a look for the join button down there, and keep your eyes peeled for more species reviews coming down the line soon. Have a good one, my friends.